I'm going to talk about one of the most important part of selling. If you are following creative selling process called paid accounts, you will realize that the most important part of paid accounts is I. What is I? I stands for identifying the need, identifying the problem, identifying the difficulties, identifying the challenges of the prospect. So if you really ask me, why do people buy? People buy not because the product is great. People buy not because you are a good salesperson. People buy because your product or your service is able to solve their problem. So people are always looking for solutions to their problems. They are not looking for products. They are, for example, there is a beautiful quote. I'm sure many of you would have heard that every year 250,000 drill bits are sold in the world. But nobody wants a drill bit. They want a hole. So drill bit is a solution to their problem of wanting a hole. So if you want to be successful in selling, you must be selling customers the solutions to customers' problems rather than your product or your service. Now you cannot sell what the customer wants until you know what the customer wants. And that is why the identify needs stage of the sales sequence is one of the most important part. And this is one area which 90 to 95% of the salespeople miss out. They don't even talk about customers' problem. They are more into explaining their products, explaining the benefits of their product without realizing that there are no benefits unless your advantages meet the customer's need. So the benefit is nothing but when a customer has a need and your product solves that need, that is what is called a benefit. So today I want to talk about 5 stages of identifying need. The first stage is as soon as you enter a customer's premise or as soon as you meet the customer, you introduce yourself, you introduce your organization, but you do that in terms of customer's benefit, not in terms of your organization, but in terms of your customer's benefit. Second step, okay, is to build a rapport. How do you build a rapport? 2 things. Number 1, learn to compliment. Because when you compliment, they like you. So when people like you, they listen to you. But remember, they will not buy from you. They will buy from you when they trust you. So how do you establish trust? By finding something in common between them and you. So people trust people who are like them. So find something in common. Step number 3 will be to ask some basic questions, basic information, gather some basic information which is related to the purpose of your visit. Number 4 is to go deeper, to understand, ask more questions to fully understand the prospect's problem. Now, if you attend my training program, we talk about 3 levels of pain. Okay, we talk about the general level of pain, we talk about business level of pain, and we talk about personal level of pain. Now this is for B2B. For B2C, again we go into the pain in deeper. Number 5, the most important point is to add some questions which can help you to qualify the prospect. Because 90% of the salespeople, they are wasting a lot of their time without realizing whether the customer is qualified or not. Now, many of you might have heard about this word called man, M-A-N, man. So I always say talk to the man. Now, I don't mean to say talk to the man in terms of gender. What I mean is M-A-N, which stands for money, authority, and need. So unless a prospect has the money, he has the authority, and he has the need, he or she is not going to be your prospect. So you find out whether they have the money. So you have to have questions related to that. Find out whether they have the authority to buy. Because if they need to consult somebody, then make sure that that person is also there. And finally, the need has to be there. So that need part you have already taken care of in the third and the fourth part of identifying need. So once you use all these 5 stages properly, okay, you will be able to understand what the customer needs. Once you understand what the customer needs, you can help to personalize the presentation and make sure that they are able to see how your problem will solve the problem. Once you've done that, 70, 80%, 90% of the sale is made. Then the rest is only 10 to 20%, which is about the benefits of your product and learning how to make them to buy or handling objections, etc. Hope you find this video useful. If you find it useful, please click on the like button and don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon, because they will help you to get more and more information. My name is Yathiraj Agarwal. I am known as India's first sales and profit engineer. I am a certified profit engineer from Australia, and my job is to help businesses become more profitable. So if you want to increase your profit, if you want to increase your sales, feel free to connect with us and let me see. I don't promise you that I'll be able to help you, because I take very, very, very limited clients, but let's connect and see if how I can help you. Have a great day. Enjoy yourself.